needles first, get in with 3 points of contact. Go back on the transmission, a little short left and right. You're in gear, pull out your brakes. Brakes are set, engine's off. Already put in my chock blocks, so now I'm gonna turn the key to accessory position. ABS light for truck or trailer on my dash went on and off. Now I'm gonna safe start my vehicle, clutch down neutral, start my truck. My oil pressure gauge is working properly. Now I'm going to reset my air tanks to begin my air brake test with full tanks. So I'm gonna push in my yellow, my red valve, and wait for my needle to reach 100. Needle's at 100. Now I'm gonna rev it to 1400 RPMs to reset my air tanks. Tanks are full. Now I'm going to put my truck in the lowest forward gear. Shut my truck off. Turn the key back to accessory. Going to tell the inspector what test you're doing, how you're going to do it, and what the outcome is. So I'm going to do my 3 PSI air rate loss check. I'm going to push in both my yellow and my red valve. I'm going to have an initial loss of 5 to 15 pounds. I'm going to tell you where the needle's at, how much I lost, and then time it for a minute to make sure I don't lose no more than 3 PSI. I'm going to push in my yellow, my red valve. I'm going to have an initial loss of 5 to 15 pounds. I started at 120. My needle stopped at 95, so I lost 25 PSI. Now I'm going to time it for a minute to make sure that my I don't lose no more than 3 PSI in that 1 minute. So for the entire minute, you look at your watch and the gauge back and forth. When your minute is up, you tell the inspector what your gauges are telling you. My minute is up. I'm still at 95. I lost 0 PSI. Now I'm going to do my 4 PSI air rate loss check. I'm going to depress and hold my service brake. I'm going to have an initial loss of 5 to 15 pounds. I'm going to tell the inspector where the needle's at, how much I lost, and then time it for a minute to make sure I don't lose no more than 4 PSI. So push and hold service brake. I was at 95. Now I'm at 90. I lost 5 PSI. Now I'm going to time it for a minute to make sure I don't lose no more than 4 PSI. So for the entire minute, you're going to look at your watch and your gauge back and forth. When your minute is up, you let the inspector know what the gauges are telling you. My needle's still at 90. I lost 0 PSI. Come off the service brake. Now I'm going to do my low air warning light and buzzer check. This should, I'm going to pump my service brake until my low air warning light and buzzer comes on. This should happen at 60 PSI or before. Lower air warning light and buzzer came on at 70 PSI and working properly. Now I'm going to do my spring brake check. I'm going to fan my service brake until both my valves pop out. This should happen anywhere between 45 and 20 PSI. I must be looking at the valves. Both my valves popped at 25 PSI and working properly. Now I'm gonna safe start the vehicle, reset my air tanks to continue my air brake test. air tanks are full. I want to put the truck in the lowest forward gear. Shut my truck off. Take the key with me and remove my chock blocks. Get out with 3 points of contact. Close the door. Check out the chock blocks. Get back in, 3 points of contact, close the door, key in the ignition, key the accessory. You put your seatbelt on now that you're going to move the truck. Safe start the vehicle, clutch down neutral, start the truck. Now I'm going to do my trailer parking brake and coupling tug test. Put the clutch down, the truck in the lowest forward gear, pushing my yellow brake, slowly come off the clutch until I feel the trailer tug against my brakes. Trailer brakes are holding, coupling is secure, pull out the yellow brake, push in the red brake. Now I'm going to do my tractor brake tug test. I'm going to slowly come off the clutch until I feel the tractor tug against the brakes. Tractor brakes are holding. Now I'm going to do my service brake test. I'm going to slowly come up the clutch until my transmission engages. I'm going to hold the clutch there, push in my yellow brake, release the clutch, bring the vehicle up to 5 miles an hour using fuel. Off the fuel, clutch down, service brake. Brake is holding, steering wheel do not pull to the left and to the right. Grab the yellow brake and pull it, and come off the service brake at the same time. Neutral, off the clutch. This completes my air brake test. Now I'm going to begin my in-cab inspection.